Put your faith in the light.
Hello guys, welcome to another one of my videos. This is Lightblade. In this one I wanted to give you guys my opinion on the recent changes to Mythic Plus dungeons in Dragonflight. They are huge. So the first one is the new scaling up to 20. So is this a good change? Hell yeah, it is. Yes, while the max rewards being at level 20 will of course increase the difficulty of Mythic Plus, it always felt like it was lacking a bit of a longer progression, since everything stopped at 15. With this change also comes better rewards. Yes, Bliss finally has acknowledged Mythic Plus as a game mode that a lot of people like to do, and we will now get rewards that are extremely close to Mythic rating in item level quality, not only from the Great Vault weekly, but from the end of dungeon chest, since they added a new Valor tier that essentially makes the end loot of keys that are plus 20 equivalent to the loot of the first mythic bosses from the raid when fully upgraded with Valor, since it's going to be a 415 item level, and the loot from the Great Vault will be 421 eye level. That will be equal to the loot from boss number 5 and 6 from the raid, making only the last two bosses give better item level at 424. This is the smallest the gap of item level has ever been between Mythic Plus people and raiders since basically Legion, where you could theoretically have better gear than a raider with Titan Forging. RIP Titan Forging, never forget. These are great changes for Mythic Plus dedicated people, but that's not all, since there's also the removal of annoying affixes like Inspire and Necrotic. On the Inspire removal, it was just a very toxic affix and like very unintuitive, to not being able to kick or CC stuff in the dungeons, because, well, even if Bliss sometimes put the Inspire on the mob you really wanted to kick, it really limited your play to small pack pulling, and that was kind of annoying. So also sometimes your tank just needed to kite and you couldn't do those things because the mobs are inspired, so I'm very happy to see this gone. On the necrotic side, I'm also glad this is gone because tanks already weren't playing on necrotic weeks, since it just added another responsibility on them on top of being like the de facto leaders of the group, having to mark the pace of how the group moves and where do we go, so this is going to make a lot of tanks happy, and the more happy tanks there will be more of them to tank your pugs. And well, all of these are, in my opinion, great changes. Now we just have to make them nerf Thundering to the ground, because this new season's affix they showed us recently is a giant middle finger to melee classes out there, and range to a certain extent, because like overlapping mechanics that require stacking over small areas on top of Thundering in its current state are just going to be a nightmare. Anyways guys, that's all for the video today. Let me know down in the comments what you think about these changes, and if you like my content, subscribe to the channel and leave a like in the video. Thanks for watching all.